5 at 5. It's Offer Review, and I just want to say patch went live yesterday, and some of the things went okay. Like I feel like my experience in Doom was quite pleasant. I played Doom 2, and the biggest surprise I had is that my symbiotes did not get destroyed. It was actually one of the most pleasant surprises. I hope that is true in 2.1 and 2.2 and 2.3. Reports are coming in that they're working just fine in 2.1 also. I had to upgrade my mutants a little bit. But anyways, it's fine. I feel like so far the Doom experience, the Doom 2 has been fine. Alliance War, it just is 2 extra attacks at the beginning of war is the way that I see it. Which means, like when I'm shooting my Alliance War attacks, I can go 8 for 8 instead of 6 for 6. It's just 2 extra attacks at the beginning of war. 2 extra defensive teams, 2 extra offensive teams, so I have to upgrade 4 more teams. Everything else seemed pretty normal, but we didn't have a highly contested war. It was a punch down. Well, I'll let you know on the opinion on that. I think the biggest issue with the patch so far is the Weapon X event. I said this yesterday in Off Review that this is like a Kraken event. And I think this event would be more palatable if there was a Silver Samurai event campaign running underneath it where, that's a fancy word, palatable. I don't use fancy words. I think this event wouldn't be as bad if we were refreshing the events campaign, getting Silver Samurai, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I believe that's been delayed. My expectation for Silver Samurai was that there was going to be offers for him yesterday, and then there's going to be event campaign on Friday, but that may not be happening. We don't have any really new news. And then we've got this Uber Kraken event, which is mostly for not for me, but for people that want the teal gear. And I took one look at it. It's like, oh, this is garbage. Now, where this problem is that I don't care about the costumes, but some people do. Weapon Ep costume is not meant for me. As someone free to play, it seems like there's always been a reasonable way for free to play players to get the costumes by participating in the event. Literally, you'd have to spend probably 1,000 cores a day over 14 days. 1,400 crystals. That's I don't think that's quite $200, but it's more than $100. Literally, the Weapon X costume is cost more than $100, and Scopely's never done that before, so that is controversial. I'm not up in arms over it because I don't really care about costumes. I just took a look at that event and said, this is garbage. This is for Krakens. This is for the people that want to get into Dark Dimension 5 first. And that's not me. And I'm cool. Do whatever you want to do. I'm going to collect my rewards, and that's that. I'm going to bonus stuff is bonus stuff. But I think there's a lot of people that really wanted this costume, and they're upset. I get it. It's a valid complaint. Also, I just want to say, someone sent me this. Is this fun? Please understand, this is it's kind of blurry right here, but this is a 385K Heroes for Hire, destroying an almost 800K Black Order where they had to back out. I think that there are ways of punching down against this team with a hybrid team, probably some sort of combination of, of super character soup, maybe Secret Avengers with like Kestrel and Silver Surfer. I don't know. But I only think that works up to about 500K, right? But here's the problem with that also is now we have these expanded war slots. At least I'm not really using those hybrid teams anymore. I've kind of reverted back to putting old teams back together. And, in the last couple of months, we've kind of gone to hybrids on hybrids on hybrids and this consolidations and putting the good characters, using Ghost here, using Doc Ock here, putting Silver Surfer over here, and, mixing and matching the team, moving Emma to another team, and, breaking up Hela. And now some of it I left intact, but a lot of that stuff unwound. And, because we had to create more teams for war. So, I think for me, what feels the worst about this Heroes for Hire team is, let's say I come up across a 500, 600K Heroes for Hire. I know that the only team that I can, take in there and that it's going to get a W is going to be my 900 and something K Infinity Watch. And it feels bad that I have to basically use that team on a massive punch down where all the rest of my teams would probably lose unless I built a very specific team, which I'm not willing to do at this time. Also, The new advanced option of download all assets via Wi-Fi has been temporarily disabled to investigate a possible link to certain players not being able to load the game. Yeah, there's been a lot of issues I'm hearing from multiple players that they're having problems getting into the game. And so they disabled, probably my favorite thing of this patch was that button where you turn it on, and advanced option is to download everything while you're on Wi-Fi. But anyways, they had to disable that. Also, I wanted to say that my eye patch face mask that I started selling yesterday for 10 million boomer bucks. I have another. That's right. I have another satisfied customer. Nobu's secret lover sent me a picture of that, saying he is a big fan of my merchandise. Now he chose to use it, and it was meant to be an eye patch, but anyways, I guess he's using it that way. Anyhow, let's go to offer review, and I bought this yesterday. I don't think I'm going to buy it today. If you want to buy this, is fine, but I bought this yesterday, and the reason for this is that I'm really struggling with gold right now. Like, so many of my teams I need to upgrade, especially for this Doom raid. And then, we're going to have new characters, and new characters take millions of gold also. But, I'm like struggling to get my mutants up and running, my astonishing X-Men running. I mean, all these characters just need gold on gold on gold. And this is a reasonable pricing. Basically, 7 gold orbs. I value that at about $14. Maybe that's worth another $3. That right there is 2 dagger. 2 dagger orbs, which I value that at $6. So in a way, just this and this is worth, in some boomer bucks, it's worth the $20. And then you'll be getting an extra 300,000 gold, a Gear 14 orb, and a Red Star orb, which I don't place a lot of value on this. Maybe that's worth $2, and that's worth maybe, Anyways, this does add up. Probably going to end up buying. I bought one yesterday. Probably end up buying it off stream. I don't feel like doing it right now, but this is something to consider. The valuation there is okay. So this is like a C offer. It's not like the best offer ever, but if you need gold and you want to get ahead on Dagger, Dagger's a beast, man. She wrecks nerds. She's so strong. So a lot of people ask me, Cloak or Dagger first? Cloak, unlock Cloak first. But then when you have both of them, because you need to get both of them unlocked, but then when you have both of them unlocked, Dagger is stats. She's the one that's doing the damage. So put all the resources into Dagger, but unlock Cloak first. So Cloak is more kit-based, and Dagger is more stat-based, and she just blows up teams. It's a lot of fun. Very powerful duo. It feels like Longshot and Shatterstar when those two came out, but it's a fun team. Anyways, let's move on. Again, all of this teal stuff is Kraken level stuff. I mean, beyond me. I do spend a couple $100 a month on Marvel Strike Force, cost of doing business, and this whole teal proposition of getting teal and getting into Dark Dimension 5 first is beyond my price point, absolutely. So I'm largely just going to not even look at this. This is Uber Kraken snacks, whatever you want to call a mega Kraken or people beyond whales. So this stuff is just not for me, and we're just going to pass over it. Gear 16, no, none of this stuff. Nope, not going to look at it. And then what I'm doing is I have an abundance of War Store currency, so I am buying the teal gear in the War Store because I have over 400,000. I kind of hoarded my War Store currency. But then when it comes to the gold supply shop, I'm being a little more conservative there, and there's what I'm calling teal 13s and teal 14s. Teal 14s and teal 13s I'm picking up with gold. But then the normal like damage catalysts and things like that, I'm just going to get those out of the orbs from the Doom 2 raid. This is for RTA Battle Pass if you want to not play the last week, or if you missed days and you want to spend another $20 to play it less, or if you missed a bunch of days, that is what that's for. ISO 8 Energy offer. I'm more of a fan of the calendar offer for $10. But right now, if you are interested in the Wolverine, I guess this will help you with that, because spending this energy does give you credit towards the Wolverine event. But the Wolverine event is something I'm not even really thinking about myself. I'm just gonna, play the game the way I normally play the game and collect the rewards. But I'm not gonna chase after all that teal gear. I'm not gonna chase after Wolverine. I'm just gonna play the game the way that I normally do it. And it's, to me, I'm looking at that entire Wolverine costume event as bonus stuff. I'm not a fan of these, but I'm a fan of that. I'm not going to buy this, but I think I've got all the characters I want up to ISO 4 for war at this time. Also, Red Star Mega Pack. I value these orbs at $1.50 a piece, so we've got 5 orbs there. 5 orbs at $1.50 is $7.50. That doesn't add up to $20. Let's move on. Trash, super trash. Oh, this is beyond trash. Again, this is actually much worse than the $20 offer. The $20 offer above gives the same amount of orbs, a little bit less gold, but it also gives 2 dagger orbs, and a red star and a Armory 14 orb. So this is garbage in compared to that. This is pretty much just anchor pricing. This is like a normal offer that's always here in the store. Trash. Not a fan of any of these green ion offers at all. Exclusive training offer. Not a fan. My feeling is that training materials are the bottleneck on training materials has loosened quite a bit since the introduction of the Skill Military Monthly event that awards training materials. It's still a real bottleneck, but it's not as severe as it was, let's say, 6 months ago. I've dropped my pricing on these from $2 down to $1.50. You got 4 orbs at $1.50 is $6. Plus, maybe that's worth another $2-3. It doesn't even come close to $20, so it's not a good deal. No, Legacy 1 orbs. I value these orbs at 25 cents a piece. This is going to be good for brand new players trying to get these year 1 characters. There's some good year 1 characters there that have gotten reworks, like Nebula. There's also a small amount of gold and purple gear. This is not going to be of any interest to a veteran player. Endless Energy Bundle. Again, I value this normally at $15. 3,000 energy at $15. Right now, there's the Wolverine event, so this energy would go towards that. Very expensive event, by the way. And then also that'll help you with your level cap if you're trying to push towards level 85. I believe a lot of people are already at 85. I think most people that are kind of grinding right now are somewhere in the 83 area. I think I just went into 84 just the other day. So we'll all be at 85 at some point anyways, but if you're pushing to get there first, this might make sense for you, but I'm not going to consider this. All right, gold orb bundle. This is garbage. At best, that's worth $2. That's a blitz orb, maybe worth 10 cents, and that's worth maybe 40 cents. So we got $2.50. Let's move on. Pack of Shame Blitz. All right, so there is an important blitz that started right now for Cloak and Dagger Luminous Orb Fragments. So blitz a lot, and you won't ever have to buy this. So I need to take my own advice on that. I got to actually commit to this blitz because I'm drastic shortage of blitz currency myself personally. All right, the rest of this is trash. Let's scroll down to the bottom because yesterday we had some core offers. We'll talk about these briefly. Gold orb value at $2. Premium orb value at $1. So that's $3 worth of orbs, and $4.25 in cores is worth about $6. So that is not a good deal. What do we got here? Armory 14 orbs. We talked about this yesterday. I don't think I value these orbs that much. Maybe 50 cents a piece. Just to come up with an imaginary price. So there's no way that's worth $6. 2 Armory 14 orbs, no way. Same thing on the 15s. That's even worse. Credits offer, no. I think I have 2 million of these. And please, Scopely, we need a way of opening up 10 of these at a time or a slider. It's super slow when you try to open those. This is for Purple Gear Selector. Nope. Unspeakable how bad this is. If you don't believe me by saying that this teal stuff is straight super Krakens, this is for somebody that has to be first, someone that wants to be first in the world, for the person that wants to get there, because if you're first in finishing Dark Dimension 5, you get your name embedded in the game. Some people will spend a lot of money for that, and I can only guess on how much that costs, but it's more than just thousands. I'm going to say tens of thousands of dollars, and there's people willing to do this kind of deal to get their name in the game, right? It is what it is. All right, let's move on. Resource offer, oh boy, no. So far, none of this stuff is even worth considering. All right, let's go over to the free-to-play account, and we'll talk about some of the offers we have over here. Silver Surfer. I'm a fan of Silver Surfer. I love him. I use him every day. I'm actually coming up against him inside of in the Doom 2 raids. Coming up against Kestrels and Silver Surfer is kind of scary, although Jubilee can blind him pretty easily. But anyways, 50 character shards for $35 is typically not a good value in this game. But if you do not have Silver Surfer unlocked, and you're a spender, I do think this is worth considering because he's easily a top 10 character, probably second or third best plug-and-play character in the game. Kestrel, of course, is the best plug-and-play character. Best team is Infinity Watch, but as far as plug-and-play characters, he is the best. And the only reason why I think Kestrel is actually better than him is because she has 2 tags and she's usable in 2 lanes inside of these Doom nodes, where Silver Surfer only has 1 tag. Anyways, not high value, but the character is very important and worth considering if you're a spender. Again, this is fantastic. I've really been poo-poo on Iceman and Kitty, but I've had to pretty much take both of those characters up to gear tier 14 and ISO 3 to get through the mutants, and they are performing just fine. I did not struggle today in the Doom lanes. After I upgraded them, they're fine. 180 character shards plus a Mega Orb. Mega Orb is worth $5, so you're getting 180 Iceman shards for $10. If you need them, it's worth considering. Bishop, I get it. I know why they're selling it. And Bishop is kind of the core damage dealer on the team, not high value. Do what you got to do. He's a War Store character, which can be pretty hard to get. Waiting for him to show up in the War Store. Anyways, I'm not going to be buying it. It's just high prices for sure. Dark Sorcerer's Orb. I believe said it yesterday. I may have gotten the numbers wrong. I just want to be very explicit. 5 villain mystic controllers at 6 stars to unlock Phoenix. And I also, Doom, yes, Doom is not in this orb, but Doom is also a villain mystic controller. And actually people are doing that now to unlock. You're actually using Doom to unlock Phoenix. Just blows my mind, right? Not shown that it's also in this orb is Phoenix. So Phoenix is probably the best character and she's inside this orb. Listen, marketing team, if you want people to buy this orb, put the best character on the artwork, which is Phoenix, which is Hela. Hela is in this orb. Did I say Phoenix? Hela is in this orb. Hela, Loki, Nobu, Mordo, Ronan, Hand Assassin are in this orb. You can use 5 of these characters at 6 stars to unlock Phoenix. Not in this orb is Doom, and not in this orb is Phoenix. Phoenix and Doom are not in this orb. But Doom can be used to unlock Phoenix as well. Good luck with that. Anyways, this is not a very efficient way of buying these character shards, that's for sure. You might get exactly what you don't want. I don't think anybody would want Hand Assassin. And what if you pulled all Hand Assassin? That'd be terrible, right? Can you imagine spending $20 and getting 30 Hand Assassin shards? That would be trash. Don't upgrade Nobu. Don't upgrade Hand Assassin. They have little to no value in this game at all. Let's move on. Let's see if there's anything else here. I don't know if we have anything else here. I think we've covered everything else. I think this is all for today. Do you care about the Wolverine costume? I don't. I really, it's a strange move though that Scopely basically is making something cost more than $100, right? But I just don't care about the costume. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.
Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want.